Hey everybody, I wanted to introduce you to Neptune the chameleon, who I brought out today. He's a 1-year-old Ambilobe Panther Chameleon. I got him when he was a teeny tiny baby, probably around 2 to 3 months old, and he was a brown little squirt. You're probably wondering how I got into chameleons. So I originally saw a picture on the internet and thought they were super cool, started researching them, seriously was considering getting one. But then I found out that I was moving halfway across the country in a couple months, so I was like, probably shouldn't get a chameleon if I'm gonna end up moving anyways. So I moved, got all settled in, kind of forgotten that I was interested in getting a chameleon, to be honest. But then I was exploring the city and bumped into a local reptile shop. So I walked in and I was like, oh cool. And they had baby panther chameleons. And the moment I saw one in real life and I saw those teeny tiny babies, I knew I had to get one. So I started researching again, probably about another 6 months of research. So about 2 years in total, I would say, I was researching panther chameleons before getting one. I found a great deal on Craigslist for all his enclosures and got his lights set up, and he was ready to go before I even had him. And then that local reptile shop was having a sale on Labor Day. All the animals were 10% off. So I was like, sweet. Since I had waited, I wasn't in any rush and his enclosure was already good to go. I went there on Labor Day, picked him out, I paid for him and everything, but they had just gotten him from a local breeder, so he was still being quarantined. So I had to wait, which was lots of anticipation because I went there expecting to come home with a baby, but instead came home with a receipt for a baby. So after the quarantine period was over, I drove during my lunch hour to go pick him up, and then there was a thunderstorm that was happening at the time, so that was a pretty exciting ride home. I put him in a little box. He was on a stick inside the box. We had thunderstorms, we had potholes, but eventually we made it home. And then when I went to take the box inside, Neptune had figured out a way to climb out of the box and was just hanging on to the leather seat of my car. And he was like getting all puffy in his seat, like you expect from a baby. But so he wouldn't let me touch him like at all. So I had to kind of like gently scoop him back into the box. I don't want to say push him, but give him a little nudge to get him back into the box, and then had him crawl out to get into his enclosure. And then he's been home ever since. His favorite bugs are probably superworms right now. He also enjoys the occasional waxworm, hornworms, black soldier fly larvae. He used to be a big fan of dubias when he was a baby, but he's lost interest as he's gotten older. He loves anything that flies, so wax moths are great, black soldier flies are great. I hatched hornworm moths at one point, but he didn't seem to be a big fan of those. He enjoys coming out on his free range. His personality is pretty chill. Once he's out, it's taken us a while to get to this point where I can handle him pretty easily. But he does have his hissy days, sassy days, where he doesn't want to come out, and that's fine. I don't force him to. So yeah, this is Neptune. Just wanted to introduce you guys. Pretty cool. I love him dearly, even if he doesn't love me. It's fine. One-way relationship. Be sure to like the video, subscribe. If you want to follow him on Instagram, you can. His name is Neptune the Chameleon. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we hope you have a good day. You having fun, bud?